Larry Elder has been a prominent figure in conservative media, often offering perspectives that align with conservative ideologies. Recently, he came onto The Breakfast Show to share his beliefs, as well as what he'll do for America when he runs for president. I'll play the interview in a moment. I just want you to understand the significance of what Larry Elder is saying in regards to black children growing up without a father, or a father figure.
The number one social problem in America, by far, is the epidemic not of COVID, but of fatherlessness. 70% of black kids today enter the world without a father in the home married to the mother, up from 25% back in 1965. Now 25% of white kids enter the world today without a father in the home married to the mother. And the stats are clear. Even Barack Obama once cited them. If you're raised without a dad, you're 5 times more likely to be poor and commit crime, 9 times more likely to drop out of school, and 20 times more likely to end up in jail. What's happened? In the mid-60s, with I think the best of intentions, a Democrat named Lyndon Johnson launched what he called the War on Poverty. And since then, we have incentivized women to marry the government and incentivized men to abandon their financial and moral responsibility. You know, when I say this to people, the pushback I get is, well, there are lots of things that are going on, systemic racism, poverty. Here's the problem. If you look at a young black male aged 10 to 43, that's young to me because I'm 71 years old. A young black man in that demo is 13 times more likely to be murdered than a young white man, same demo. Young black man, real young, 19 and under, the number one cause of preventable death is homicide, almost always at the hands of another young black male. Same demo for whites, the number one cause of preventable death is unintentional deaths. That includes drug overdoses, automobile accidents, drownings. It's not until they get to number 4 that death is the cause. In America, 60% of the shootings, the robberies, and the homicides are committed by black people, often against other black people. Of the homicides in this country, half of them are black victims, almost all killed by other blacks. How do you explain that if it isn't for the absence of fathers? Are you prepared to say black people are just genetically inclined to commit more crime? I doubt it. And the go-to reaction often is poverty and systemic racism. Here's the problem. 1940, when there was blatant racism, this is before Brown versus Board of Education, before the Civil Rights Act of '64, KKK was still alive and well, 87% of blacks lived under the poverty line. Now it's about 14%. You can't blame it on poverty, you can't blame it on racism. It is the breakdown of the nuclear intact family, and neither side is talking about it.
Larry Elder is right. Fathers play an indispensable role in the lives of their children, contributing significantly to their emotional, social, and cognitive development. Their involvement extends beyond mere biological connection, encompassing a wide array of positive impacts that shape children's lives in profound ways. If Larry Elder's explanation on the importance of fathers is not enough, allow me to add on, a father's influence lies in the emotional support they provide. Fathers create a sense of security, affection, and belonging for their children. Through their consistent presence and nurturing demeanor, fathers cultivate a foundation of trust that empowers children to navigate the complexities of their emotions and relationships. Fathers serve as essential role models for both their sons and daughters. Boys often look up to their fathers as exemplars of masculinity and learn valuable lessons on how to become responsible, compassionate men. Similarly, daughters form their early perceptions of the opposite gender through their father's behavior, shaping their expectations and standards for future relationships. A father's role in shaping a child's identity and self-esteem is equally significant. A father's positive affirmation and encouragement provide children with a strong sense of self-worth, fostering confidence that lasts into adulthood. Moreover, fathers contribute to the development of vital social skills. Interacting with their fathers, children learn effective communication, conflict resolution, and problem-solving techniques, equipping them with tools for successful interactions throughout their lives. Academically, fathers play a pivotal role by offering intellectual stimulation and support. Their involvement in educational pursuits encourages a passion for learning and a greater commitment to excellence. This engagement in learning sets a precedent for children to pursue knowledge and personal growth, promoting a well-rounded approach to education. The relationship between fathers and children also provides an environment for establishing healthy boundaries and discipline. Fathers often bring a different parenting style to the family dynamic, complementing the mother's approach and helping children understand the importance of responsibility and accountability. Through active engagement in physical activities and exploration, fathers foster curiosity and a sense of adventure. This engagement promotes cognitive development and encourages children to be active and explore their surroundings. In times of adversity, fathers offer a source of resilience. Their guidance and support empower children to confront challenges and develop coping mechanisms. The father-child bond becomes a secure space for open communication, where children can share their concerns and fears without judgment. Ultimately, fathers contribute to balanced parenting, sharing responsibilities and perspectives with mothers. This collaborative effort ensures that children receive comprehensive emotional and practical support. Beyond childhood, fathers have a lasting influence on their children's future. They provide practical life skills, share insights on careers and relationships, and offer guidance as children transition into adulthood. Comment down below, tell us one thing you learned from your dad. Peace.